Hello everyone, so I'm here today giving you a video on some tips for thrifting. I'm giving you 5 really good tips on how to become a good thrifter, or to even just start thrifting in general, and some tips on what to do and what not to do when you're thrifting, for those who are trying to save or stay on budget, or also for people who are trying not to waste so much money on shopping at the thrift store, because you can waste a lot of money at a thrift store. You can get crazy. I know I did over a few years. I was just like, oh, I need to stop shopping in general. So yeah, little side note, I made me some fake bangs here today. If you guys want some videos on natural hair, let me know. I'm not really like 100% good at it, but I mean, with practice comes perfection. So yeah, step number 1, which is going to be the most important step of all for any kind of shopping, even if you're not thrifting, even if you're just shopping in general, step number 1 is so important. You want to make sure that you are looking in the racks and not just observing the racks. Like, I know some people feel like, oh, that one piece just jumps out at me when I'm looking. That doesn't happen with everyone all the time. Me, sometimes I'm lucky if that happens, like if I'm just doing a quick scan around the store, but really that does not really happen to a lot of people. You have to, especially if you're not really much of a shopper, like if you really do not like shopping at all, you really have to look in every single rack. Like, every single hanger has to move in every single direction. You just need to look, because not a lot of people like to do that. They don't like to look into the racks, which is the reason why you don't find nothing when you go there. But you need to look, because you never know what you can find. You know, if you're just like, I really need more blazers in my collection, you need to look through all of those blazers, because you can find so many different colors, patterns, different styles, like long, straight, or short and trimmed. Like, you never know what you'll find when you're looking in the rack, when you actually are looking. Because if you do not look, you're not going to find anything at all. Scanning the store, standing around and just kind of observing the racks and thinking that something's going to pop out at you does not always work. You really have to look, which goes into step number 2. Really set yourself either a time limit or a money limit. If you have no money, or if you feel like, I do not want to spend that much money, set yourself a money limit. Pull out your calculator on your phone, or if you have a pocket calculator, pull it out, and you need to add up everything that you buy or everything that you pick up, because you do not want to get to the cash register and they have to clean up your mess, like, oh, it's over my limit, so I don't want that. No, you gotta go ahead and calculate that stuff up as you're in the store walking around. Just for example, I know that like the Goodwill, they have these like plastic barbs here. Not sure if you can see that, but they'll have a color of the week, and you will see that usually at the top of the store, it has like a little sign, has a little square showing you what the color of the week is. Whatever that color of the week is, and you pick up an item that has that same color, for example green, if you pick up an item that's green with the little green barb, you will get 50% off of the green barb. No, that doesn't mean the clothing item has to be green. The green barb on the clothing item, you get 50% off of that. Make sure you are calculating that into your calculations, because you'll get to the register and you're like, dang, only spent $10, because you did not take it half off if, you know, the item had the color of the week on it. So make sure you do that when you have a actual limit on spending. When you have a limit on time, you want to make sure that you're watching it with either a watch, your cell phone. Even if you have to put a timer on your cell phone, which sometimes I do, because I can actually forget to even look at my watch or look at my phone, and I'm just like, dang, I just spent like an extra 20 minutes in here when I do not need to spend an extra 20 minutes. So make sure you set a time limit if you have a set schedule that day, because you can stay in the thrift store for a very, very, very long time, which goes into number 3. Make sure that if you're looking for a specific item, that you only go in there for that specific item. If you go in there and you're looking at a whole bunch of other crap that you did not want to look at that day, you're going to end up spending more money, because you're going to find something and you're going to be like, I gotta have it. I have to have this in my collection of clothing. Like, I have to have it. When you thrift, if you're a thrifter or whatever, and you want to say, okay, today I want to look for a really cute black shirt, go in there. Like I said, it's color coordinated in the store, so you want to go into the black shirt section. There's plenty of black shirts. Let me tell you, there's so many black everything because people love the color black. They think it makes them look smaller, whatever. Honey, you're still the same. Anyways, you go in the black section and there's so many shirts. You have to dig through those shirts and those black shirts only. If you are looking just for that, go out the door and leave if you do not find anything. If you find something, great. If you do not find anything, do not look at anything else in the store. If your mind was set on, I'm only gonna buy black shirts or a black nice shirt because that's all I need. I do not need any other clothing pieces, because you're gonna end up finding something. Let me tell you, it happens to me all the time. So make sure, unless you have really good self-control where you can walk around with that item all in the store and then you finally put it back and say, oh, come to my senses, I really can't buy it, then okay, go ahead and do that. But if you're one of those people who cannot do that, go in the store, look at the one thing that you're looking for, and get out of there if you can't find it. Step number 4 is going to be more so about trying on the clothes. You do not want to go in there picking up a whole bunch of stuff, going to the register. A lot of stuff from back in the day, to me, was a lot tighter than what it is now. Like, it would say a size 13 and it fit like a size 8, and you're just like, dang, like I really wish I would have tried this on, which has always happens to me a lot. Try on the clothes that you buy. Do not rip those little barbs off of the clothing if you're going to Goodwill. Because if you go to Salvation Army, they do not let you exchange, nor do they let you return anything. As far as the Goodwill, they will let you exchange as long as you have your receipt, which you really need to keep your receipt. You think you might not need it, but keep it, because you never know what may happen. And also, you want to make sure that you also you keep, like I said, keep that little barb on there and just try it on, because if you really spend that much money like on all those clothing items and then you find that you can't return it because you waited too long, like if you wait after the 30 days and you just want to make sure you try it on. I know it's not clean, and I know that some people have that like, oh my god, it's icky kind of feeling. It's really not that serious. If you have to just go take a bath when you get home or something. Like if you feel like it's just gonna eat your skin or something, I don't know. But the pieces, you really want to make sure you do that. For example, I bought this really cool shirt. What caught my eye immediately was that it was see-through. So when it's in the aisle, all I see is the arm, and I'm like, ooh, a see-through arm. What is this? I picked it up and I was like, oh my god, look at that beading. And it's actually a hole, like it's a hole right here, so it's a peekaboo action, and I thought it was super cute. Okay, you see that neckline? Yeah, what's up with this? I did not pay attention to this very much at the store. I don't know if someone stretched this out or someone was trying to rip it off their woman. I don't know what happened to this shirt, but all I know is that the neckline is super stretched out. I think it was supposed to be a turtleneck due to like the back has the buttons and stuff going up, or if it was supposed to be off the shoulder, why is the tag just like right there? You would have to rip the tag off or whatever. I don't know. I was really disappointed because one day I put this on with some shorts. I was going to wear it with some heels and be real sexy. And then I was disappointed when the neckline was just like, and I was like, I can't wear this. So definitely make sure you try on clothing before you buy it. Because you'll end up like me. I couldn't return it. I couldn't exchange it. And even at the Goodwill, you cannot return. You can only exchange. So if you feel like, dang it, that was like $3 I could have kept in my pockets. Yeah. It's now gone to something else because now you have to exchange it for a different item. Which rule number 5, which everyone should know clearly, I'm going to merge them together. So that kind of went into the last step. When you get those clothing items, make sure you try them on, and then also make sure you wash them when you get home. Or if they say on the, read the tag, if it says dry clean only, make sure you take it to the dry cleaner, because you do not want to mess up something that's really cool that you bought and then you mess it up because you try to wash it. So go to your, a dry cleaning that you trust or that you like, and take it there if it says dry clean only. Anyway, step number 5, when you're buying these clothing items, make sure you know if you can style it or not. Do not just pick up stuff that is just outrageous and you do not know how you're going to put it together or whatever. Some people can go in the store and just pick up stuff and make up outfits as they come home, but definitely for people who are saving and are on a budget, make sure when you pick up the item that you know what you can rock it with. Because if you cannot rock that with nothing and you pick it, I've done that plenty of times. I'm gonna pick stuff up and I'm just like, what am I gonna do with this? Like, this is a waste of my money, waste of my time, because like now I can't put this with anything. Like, it's just, this is not gonna go with anything at all. So definitely make sure that the pieces that you're picking up are pieces that you can put together with stuff. Like, just picking up clothing just because it's really cool, yes, it sounds like a lot of fun. It's like, oh yes, I found this really raw jacket, blah 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 blah. But for someone who's on a budget or whatever, you want to make sure that you are picking up items that you actually can put together with other items in your closet, or even if you match up an outfit at the store, make sure you can do that, because it really sucks when you pick up stuff and you're like, what the heck was I thinking? So definitely follow some of these tips when you're thrift shopping. It's really good for beginner thrifters, and it's really good for those who are trying to save, so that you do not get addicted to thrifting, because it can get addictive, especially when you keep finding so many cool things. You just get so excited. I know me, like, I get so excited when I find really cool pieces, and for cheap, like for dirt cheap. So make sure that you're not getting addicted to it and you really follow some kind of guideline. You don't even have to follow my guideline exactly, but it's just some little tips that you can follow to help you out when you're thrift shopping, because you don't want to get overboard with it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you go on any of my social media sites, Instagram, Facebook, follow me, share me, like my videos, subscribe to me, because I am coming out with some more stuff. I am going to get up close and personal. I might do, some hair, maybe makeup. Yeah, not really sure. Not really a big makeup person. There's so many people out there who do makeup. It's wow, so many people out there do makeup and do natural hairstyles. So I kind of was like, I want to do a little something different. So yeah, I might pop up a couple videos with that, lipstick, and of course I'm going to do some lookbooks. So keep watching my videos. Stay tuned. Like, subscribe to me, comment if you want to, and yeah, thank you guys so much and stay blessed.